Hey everyone, welcome back to Jurassic World Evolution. Today I'm going to be doing a mini review of the 3 different dinosaur packs. So that's the Cretaceous, Carnivore, and Herbivore packs. Each one is about $5 and each one adds 3 new dinosaurs to the game. A quick little disclaimer, I'm not going to be giving each pack a score. That's mainly just because whether or not a person likes or dislikes these dinosaurs is very subjective and up to each person's preference. I'm mainly just going to be giving some observations and general impressions of each dinosaur as well as each pack overall. Alright, first up is the Cretaceous pack, and we'll start with Carcharodontosaurus, as you can see here. I think this is a fairly underrated dinosaur. I really like these 2 skins here, the rainforest and the jungle, a lot more than the default. I do think this little spike on the top of its head is a little bit goofy though, but that's just me and it's fairly easy to overlook that. It doesn't have any unique animations, unfortunately, but overall I've grown to like this dinosaur quite a bit more compared to when it first came out. Next for the Cretaceous pack is Dreadnoughtus. This is a fairly generic looking long-necked sauropod. The Brachiosaurus and the Mamenchisaurus both have pretty unique features compared to this one. I kind of like to see that as a good thing though, because I can pretend that this dinosaur is something else, like an Alamosaurus, to help round out an enclosure because it doesn't have as much uniqueness about it. It does not have any unique animations though, however. Last for the Cretaceous pack is a personal favorite of mine and would seem to be a favorite of the Jurassic World Evolution community, is Iguanodon. It appears to either have its own walking animation or else there was just a lot of care put into how its front toes splay out with each step. It does have several unique animations as well, which include using the thumb spike to take out and kill medium-sized carnivores, as well as kicking small carnivores to finish them off in death battles. Next up is the Carnivore pack, and we'll start off with Herrerasaurus. This is the only Triassic-era dinosaur in the game so far. It has a raspy little roar, which gives it a kind of alien feel to it, which I like. It's also unique in that it's the largest of the small carnivores. It's noticeably bigger than, like, the raptors and all them. It has a pretty neat variety in the skin patterns, as you can see here, but I will say the default green one is actually my personal favorite over here. Its running animation is a bit odd to me though. I'm not sure if we'll get a glimpse of it, but it just kind of looks like it's running just a little bit off the ground, but that's kind of a nitpick though. Next up for the Carnivore pack is Proceratosaurus. This dinosaur seems to share the same animations as the Troodon, so it's partially unique in that way, because I don't think many other dinosaurs have those animations. Yeah, this is possibly the most colorful of the dinosaurs in the game. As you can see, the skin patterns are all fantastic looking and very colorful, and you can zoom in quite a bit and the texture of the scales just look fantastic on this dinosaur. So if that's something that you're into, this is gonna be a favorite for sure. Alright. Last for the Carnivore pack is Acrocanthosaurus. This one's kind of a mixed bag for me. I love Acro from JPOG, and I am personally able to get behind the big, bulky, muscular look, or at least I'm willing to give it a chance anyway. But with that, I will say that I think the skull, or the head anyway, looks more like a T-Rex to me than an acro. Just a little too bulky, but that's neither here nor there. It does have some of the most colorful skins in the game, as well, as you can see by this wetland acro. This pattern also has a orange-blue version and a white-blue version, which are pretty to look at for sure. But if that's not your thing, you've got a more tame-looking skin pattern here to pick as well. Carcharodontosaurus also has a unique battle animation where it headbutts and then bites its foe rather than just biting and backing away like the other ones do. Alright, let's move on to the herbivore pack, and first up is Dryosaurus. This little guy fills the role of small Jurassic-era herbivore that was previously vacant in this game. It does seem to have its own walking and running animations, probably because it's the only dinosaur of this shape in the game. It also has unique death animations, which are particularly brutal and kind of a staple for this herbivore pack. As you can see, it has a pretty good variety in skin colors, and I like pretty much all of these. Next for the herbivore pack is Nigersaurus. This is the only small-ish sauropod so far, which helps a lot with dinosaur variety in the parks. I believe its walking and running animations are unique because of this. There's not really anything else like it in the game. It's particularly adorable when it's trying to run on its stubby forelegs. Just like the Dryosaurus, this one has pretty brutal death animations, which include being yanked backwards before being killed by large carnivores. And last but not least for the herbivore pack is Homalocephale. This tiny Pachycephalosaur is probably the cutest dinosaur in the game. It's definitely the smallest. Has several unique animations, which include jumping up onto the feeder because it can't reach it because it's so small, and right here, as you can see, pecking at the ground for snacks. The only goofy thing about this guy is their running animation, which looks a little bit jittery, but that's probably just a trade-off for how small they are. Homalocephale has even more brutal death animations, which include being eaten whole in one bite by the T-Rex. As you can see, they have a pretty good variety in cosmetics as well, and I pretty much like all the skins for Homalocephale. Okay, just a couple of concluding thoughts. I will say that although it's not my personal favorite, I think Iguanodon is possibly the best overall dinosaur in these packs, just due to its extra details and animations. My personal favorite is going to go to Carcharodontosaurus, mainly for Operation Genesis nostalgia and its uniqueness among the other dinosaurs in this game. However, if I could only pick one pack, I would probably pick the Herbivore pack, surprisingly, mainly because it provides some really good, unique dinosaurs, which are herbivores, but it also gives your carnivores some ridiculous death animations. So thank you very much for watching this video. Let me know which dino is your favorite in the comments down below, and I will see you next time.